Hello, and welcome back to the Forgotten Hope 2 game night, where my voice keeps echoing while I'm talking. Anyway, we are here with Slayer, Flippy, and Eat Uranium.
Hello.
And 32-player version of Lenino it is.
And you just moved your laptop to the bathroom or something?
No.
There's a lot more echo.
Yeah, that's weird. No, I didn't actually do anything. Also, I'm not on a laptop anymore. I bought a PC a while back.
Ah, okay. Finally a good computer.
Yeah. 32 gigabyte RAM. A pretty new graphic card. That's why I can play Battlefield 5 now.
I'm not going back to grab the tank to get shot in the first 30 seconds, of course.
Welcome to the Eastern Front. Nope.
Okay.
The single player version is different?
It's more depressing than the single player. Nothing is more depressing than single player versions.
Yeah. At least your only Thunderman shoots you through vegetation. Oh. Anyway, Eat Uranium, I think you were talking about some tiger movie that scared you as a child. I actually, years ago, I read a book by one of those British guys, like in the colonial times. No, actually it was, I think, before World War II maybe. And he was employed by the Indian government to hunt man-eating tigers and leopards and shit.
I suspect this is probably what this docudrama was based on.
Yeah, now that I talked about it, yeah, probably actually. Oh fuck, I forgot I'm still playing. Okay, never mind. Anyway, so this book was written in this kind of weirdly, like, you know, that slightly ironic and funny, jolly kind of olden-timey English, you know? And now the funny thing is, wow, Jesus Christ. Okay, now I'm dead, now I can talk. The funny thing is, some of the scenarios that he described in that weird kind of voice or style were like completely horrifying, but he was all like it was this big adventure. It was a very weird, like, tonal dissonance, you know? Like at one point, what they did was to kill the tigers. They basically killed a cow, or just left it in the jungle, and the tiger would kill it then, and after a while it would return to its kill.
In a shed, in a shed.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
Fuck.
Oh crap.
Where the fuck did they all come from?
Squad leader spawn.
Anyway, after a while it would return to its kill, and so the guy would build like a high stand or whatever that's called, you know?
Yeah, like a hunter seat.
Yeah, and wait for the tiger to come. Anyway, at one point they did that, but with the dead body of a girl that he had killed, and he waited over that the whole night and was all like, oh jolly, what an adventure, and I'm like, that's fucking horrifying, man. How are you not traumatized by that?
Maybe it was a beautiful girl.
No, it was like 6 years old or something. I mean, tigers, they don't really hunt adults, do they? Like, or not much. They go for weak prey, right?
Well, they'll sneak up on you.
Like a tiger.
Yeah, I heard what they actually tried to do. Like, they issued people in India or whatever with like a mask that they could wear on the back of their heads.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so there's like eyes
on the, and apparently that worked for like a few months, and then they figured it out.
So then they were jumping people from all sides.
Yeah, probably after a while they thought, wait a minute, they didn't used to have those. It kind of makes you wonder though, what does a tiger actually think, or how does it figure things out? I mean, they're not animals that you would usually consider smart, yeah, right? Like a chimp or whatever. You know, that's one of the things, you know, to come back to Jurassic Park, there's this famous scene where the velociraptors open the door.
Mm-hmm.
And for one thing, I mean, Jurassic Park not really like a scary movie, it's more like a children's movie type scary, right? Crap. But that scene where that kind of slightly alien looking hand pushes down the door handle, to me that's kind of creepy on a deep level.
It is.
That's really weird.
It is.
Anyway, there's a video on YouTube where they have a snake, like a boa constrictor, and it learned to open doors.
I've seen a GIF of that.
Yeah, apparently, you know, like it somehow reaches up and puts its whole body weight, on the door handle, and the door just opens and it flops on the ground with like a loud bang. So at least they can't sneak up on you. If I ever hear that sound, because it's a very distinct sound, then I know that there's a snake in my apartment.
And it just opens your door.
Although I guess it never figured out the whole key thing, so maybe I'm still safe. But yeah, it kind of takes away a bit from the creepiness of the velociraptors if even a snake can figure it out and they don't even have hands. And again, a snake not usually an animal considered intelligent.
Dawaj.
Is it Dawaj in Polish as well?
I don't know.
I mean, it's possible. And I crashed to desktop, 1 second. And I'm back. And now I'm in the German team.
And Keegan is our tank support still.
Are you... Oh, crap. Anyway, I'm gonna stay in the German team for now.
Okay. Trouble.
Alright. Isn't that the Africa mortar?
Scheiße.
Ah, crap! Ah. At least I hit him. On his pinky finger, I guess.
Oh, they got round behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the ultimate flanking map because we got behind them and they got behind us. And
Merry-go-round.
yeah. Now we can shout to each other.
Oh,
I'm behind you. No, I'm behind you.
Oh, we
You
can
hang up
actually
first.
get, yeah, you hang up first.
Yeah.
From what movie is that gag where it's like, you hang up first, no, you hang up first, and then it's like a time skip and it's in the night and they're still doing that and it's like, no, you hang up first!
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. It's probably not as funny when I told it, but yeah.
I think I've seen it in several things.
Yeah, it's kind of...
I've seen it in Twin Peaks at least.
You know, that's something I've never seen actually.
Ah, you should. I just finished season 3 this year.
Ah.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
didn't they actually bring out a new one?
Yeah, and 3. So,
Okay.
and that was very enjoyable. I had a lot of fun watching it. You have to take a lot of bullshit, but it's totally worth it
Or why do we have to take bullshit?
because it's David Lynch, and David Lynch makes a lot of bullshit. sometimes. Who is this guy in the puck gun? Oh, it's called. He's Lobder. I just knifed him. Just because I could.
David Lynch introduced the world to Rammstein. Had it on the Lost Highway, on the Lost Highway soundtrack. That was before they were in the Matrix soundtrack. But I know that story because I watched an interview with the band members at one point, and the story is so stupid. Like they were from East Germany and didn't know how the music industry worked, and for the first time they actually had an agent. And they were afraid that they would get like fucked over or you know like you know how it happens in the music industry, right?
Yeah.
So the agent was like, can you choose what's it called, a director for your for your first music video, or I can choose it for you. And they were like, no, we will do it. But they didn't know anyone. So they just gave him a list of like directors that they knew, like Quentin Tarantino, David Lynch, you know. And the agent was like, yeah, no, they're not gonna direct a music video, you know. They are like film directors. And they're like, yeah, just ask them, doesn't hurt to ask. So apparently they sent like a demo tape or like a package or whatever over to him with like a nice note, hey, would you like to make our new music video? And David Lynch was the only one who answered, and he put the song in his film.
Cool.
So, kids, what that means is it never hurts to ask people. You don't know if it will help your career at some point. Even if it's stupid, and even if you make weirdo German music, you don't know. You never know.
Yay. He's whispering.
Cool.
Yeah,
How's
this
Scott leader?
fucking Russian dude.
Maybe he's doing one of those ASMR things.
Well, I'm not aroused.
Is that about arousal? I thought it was because people. I always thought there was some kind of weird effect that people were getting from it, but it never worked on me.
Radio Smash was also streaming once with the Russian dude whispering.
Yeah, there is that one dude who always like.
The Germans don't have a main base, right?
Nope. I think we're about to lose, to be honest.
Could very well be. Hey, could we start next game night at 8 o'clock instead of 7?
We'll have to see.
What you should have said is, for you, Slayer,
Never.
no.
Not only for me, but also for all the other normal Europeans who eat at 7.
We don't look kindly on normal people in this community.
Yeah, that's true. But just this once?
I mean, they even let me play.
It's just the 2-hour difference between like Finland is +2 UTC.
Yeah, I know.
So I kinda
Everybody
selfish
knows
and thought that I'm gonna do it on my own time zone.
Yeah, I understand. But how many Finns are there?
Yeah, really. How many are there? 12?
Our community, I mean.
I don't care how many Finns there are in a community. I just wanted to have like a good
No, we meant
hours. I just wanted to have good hours for me to play.
Okay. Maybe we should change it to the FWGN then.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
No, for me it's fine. On Saturday I don't have anything to do anyway. And I don't have any friends or family. It's great.
Yeah, but some of us do, TS, and you know it. we are not all
Unlucky.
solitary misanthropical teachers like you.
See, Slayer, there's a fix for that.
For what? For
For
being
having
mission
all those
tropical?
things.
Yeah, for having all the things. Just become me.
Wow.
You're gonna have to choose Slayer.
Game
Between
night,
what?
game night or your family. I know what I would say.
Yeah, well, I just split my evening pretty evenly.
I'm such a shit shot.
I think there's more poles, yeah. Yep, there are.
Better not be an explosive.
Yep, there are more. Oh, and one German. Sorry.
And now 0 Germans. So you don't have any tanks anymore, right?
Actually I think we have Manta 3, but nobody's in it. Although I'm not 100% sure, probably Fliegenflöder.
You're not, but the spawn is tied to Trigubova, I guess.
No, I think there's one spawning in Port Louis, but I'm not sure.
Ah, crap. Oh yeah, it was a pole.
The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure some of the people here believe we are testing these maps right now. Oh, I wanted to blow up King.
So 2 separate servers play Lenino after crash. Yeah, but this is a 32 layer, so it's different. Maybe some of the players here don't even see that this is the 32 layer.
Yeah.
No, they don't know a fucking difference between these things. I've noticed that.
I don't know that there are 32 player layers, to be honest.
Yeah.
Or what,
Yeah,
what a layer is. We should probably say version so people aren't confused.
Thunderman is in the Panzer 3.
Because layer, I think, is like the technical term from the Battlefield 2
Yeah.
blah blah blah
Yeah.
engine. Sometimes I wish we could do it like in the newer Battlefield games and add like stuff to the layers, you know, like static. Pretty sure they can do that now.
So like it evolves.
Hmm?
Do you mean like it evolves so you can make it like?
Well, yeah, that too, but no, I mean like adding more statics to a certain area if you want to use it for 32p, but you don't want to clutter the shit up for 64 player version, stuff like that.
Oh right. Yeah.
Although, you know what I really would like to see is have, and we talked about that in the dev Discord a few times, and it's theoretically possible if a huge amount of work, and that is having like operations, you know, where there are several maps in a row that you play, like a campaign, you play online.
Campaign mode. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
Rising
watched
Storm.
your latest video. I don't know if it's latest, but I watched you play
The
100.
Battlefield, yeah. I think
Man, that was awful to look at.
yeah, but yeah, to be honest, Battlefield 5 is sometimes fun. Like, it works. Like, half the time it's like a 6 out of 10 game and it's fair enough, but then sometimes it's just, what?
Hmm.
But anyway, would be kind of cool to have something like that. We have a few maps that we could theoretically string together. Like, the Normandy landing maps, for example. And make an
Yeah.
operation out of that. And then we could theoretically do it like if you manage
Turkey and
to,
Bozanak.
yeah, for example. But for example, if you blow up the guns on what's it called, Point du Hoc,
Point du Hoc.
the Germans have, or if you fail to blow them up, the Germans have commander artillery on Omaha Beach or something like that, you know.
Yeah, it's the same as in Rising Storm. If you lose a lot of lives in the first map, then you have less reinforcements on the next one. And
Yeah.
it's also about one team gets to decide if they want to attack or defend, and
Yeah. Anyway, I think it was Harmonicata who said that it is theoretically possible to do something like that. But obviously you would have to do it You would have to design it. Probably you would also like it would have to be like a joint thing between the server people and devs, and it would be a huge thing basically. But yeah, could be cool.
Yeah.
Although, especially with the Eastern Front map, damn it, with the Eastern Front maps, it could actually be hard to like string them together in like a clever way because they are so spread out. For example, Summertooth and Neanderthal kind of would work, I guess.
Yeah, the Finnish maps, and then Dukla, Lenino, and Ogledoof.
No, they have like nothing to do with each other. They're part of Africa and Normandy almost. Like Dukla Pass is completely.
The Samatus are nowhere near each other, so it wouldn't work.
Yeah, that's what I mean, and I think they are at least like on the Finnish front. But for example, I think
No way.
shit. I think what's it called? Dukla Pass is in the southern part of the front. I mean, I guess Studienka, Oglidov are both in the center part of the front. But well, there are two completely different offensives. That's kind of the problem with that. The Eastern Front was so huge, and there were so many different offensives that were all like the size of the battle for Normandy, or the like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of a problem.
Yeah. Just not even battles, like huge
Campaigns.
campaigns.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, I mean, I guess Oglidov, or rather Studienka, then Oglidov could kind of work. We could maybe make that work logically. But would be weird to introduce this new feature and then only have it on the old maps, you know? Sorry for bumping into you there. Ah shit, almost team killed that dude. Oh fuck! Russian, Pole. A pole got saved by wooden pole.
Wow, that was so bad.
Indeed.
He's spotting for artillery, but there's no artillery on this map, right?
I don't know.
Oh.
Probably not. I haven't heard anything.
WTF, man. What? How did you see me? Yeah, I don't think he's talking to me. To me?
Well, wait, didn't you see anyone?
No. It's not, it's a friendly. He is surprised that somebody saw him.
Shit. Grenade. This isn't even raked. Well, I'm feeling pretty much raked over right now.
Raked?
No.
No, he
No.
probably means ranked, but that might be a very, very daring theory. Ooh, that guy got...
Yeah, and what if it wasn't?
What the fuck? That guy got
What
completely
happened?
dolphin dived.
What happened? Everybody is here. Maybe the other server crashed.
Oh!
Yeah, we have 60 players now.
The question is...
At the end of the game, right?
Yeah,
the last
do
map.
we have more maps in rotation? Or is it only these? Because that
It's
could
only
be kind of
5.
annoying now.
It's only 5. Pegasus is next.
Then we should maybe actually close the server so it doesn't end in tears.
Why?
I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea to play the 32-player maps again with so many players. When we already played them, you know.
But why would it end in tears?
I mean, the players will do what the players will do.
No, but I'm pretty sure there will be like, oh shit, well, they're only small maps. what's going on. Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course
Yes.
it's gonna be.
Has FH2 jumped the shark?
About jumping the shark. Have you seen the Sharknado movies?
No.
No.
I'm actually not a huge fan of movies that are intentionally bad.
No,
I mean, it has its place, I guess, but...
I agree, but some of it is actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I like about it is that they hired Ian Ziering.
Who?
Ian Ziering, you know that the not good looking guy from Beverly Hills 90210.
I never saw that.
Oh, maybe you're too young for it.
That's probably true. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching and have a nice day.
See you.
See you next time
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
on a big map again.